Hello everyone, today we will learn how to add new Zoho form submission to Asana as task. So if you want to add task in your Asana based on all the form submission you have received using the form builder application Zoho, then you can use this automation rather than doing that manually again and again. In this integration that you will be creating using Pabbly Connect, our trigger will be the new response received from Zoho form submission and our action will be task created in Asana. Let us learn how to do that. So in this integration, we will learn how can you connect Zoho Forms and Asana in such a way that if you fill up this form and submit it, then this information will be used to create a task in your Asana team as well. So let us quickly sign in into our automation software so that I will reach this place where I can see all the applications provided by Pabbly. We are going to use Pabbly Connect to create this automation. So click on Access Now. That's given under Pabbly Connect and you will reach its dashboard. Reaching here, you can see a big blue button on your right hand side where it's written Create Workflow. Click on the button so that you can give a suitable name to your workflow. I'm going to name it as Create Asana Task from Zoho Form Submission. Click on Create and then a blank workflow will be created for you. Here you can see two boxes with trigger and action written over them. Trigger says when this happens and action says do this, which means whichever is going to be your trigger application, an event will take place over there in that application. And as soon as it takes place, it triggers the workflow and the action application will perform the assigned action. So the trigger application for this workflow is going to be Zoho Forms. Because once this form will be filled and submitted, then only a task will be created in Asana. So you can do one thing is to share this form using this link and then open it in a separate tab where you can fill up this form. So let's go back to Pabbly Connect and choose our trigger event, that is new form submitted. First, you have to integrate that specific form with Pabbly Connect using this webhook URL that's given over here. So what you have to do is go back to Zoho Forms, come to Form Builder. Here you can see in the menu given above integration. And from the integration, you go to the left side menu where you will find webhooks. In webhooks, you have to add a new webhook. So click on configure webhook and in the webhook URL blank field, paste this copied webhook URL from your workflow. When we paste it, the content type is the same application/JSON and then you have to add parameters. So the parameters are going to be like title, then we have description and then in the end we have date. So this way you will add the field as the title of the task. Then we have describe the task and then we have due on. Okay, this is the date. Once this is done, click on save. These are actually the instructions that are given over here. You don't need to learn them, but you can just follow them one by one. Now you can see once we have copied this webhook URL, it has started waiting for a response, which means that we have saved this part. We just need to fill up this form right now. So the title of the task over here is Create PPT is the title. I will now describe my task. And this is the description that I have given, that is create presentations for the meeting on Friday, use colorful attributes. This work should be done till or the completion date has to be entered. So you can see enter the date in this format that's given to you. So let us enter the year first, hyphen, then we have the month and then hyphen and then we have the date that is going to be 1. Okay, once this is done, click on submit and now you have submitted the form. When you go back to Pabbly Connect, you will see that response will be coming over here in some seconds. And we have the response over here. This is the title, this is the description, and we have the date also over here. Now it's time for you to choose the action application, that is Asana. Just one thing you need to remember is to cross-check the date that you need. Is it in the same format that Asana needs? So just keep in mind that is it the same format or not. The event for Asana is going to be to create a task. We have our Asana account open over here and also the team where you need to add this event to. Like I want the work request team to be updated with this task. So connect your Asana account, click on add new, connect with Asana. It will automatically detect the presence of an open account right here and the authorization is successful. Once this is done, you will have to fill in specific details about creation of a task. Select the project ID. So work request is the project ID over here. The task name you will map, the notes you will map, and the due on, that is the date, is also you're going to map from the trigger application responses. How are you going to do that? Just click on the empty field. It will ask you to insert data from the previous step. So you have to just click on this drop down menu and select the content that you want to map over here. The notes are the description
And in the same way, due on is the date. So when you enter the date, just look at it, that is it the same format? Yes, year, month and date. This is the same format we were having here for our form. So let us do this. And if you want to assign it to somebody, and the list of all the people who are working in the team of Asana are over here. So you can choose anyone that you want to assign this task to. I have assigned it to demo new, and I will just click on save and send test request. Once we receive a response from Asana, you will see, first of all, check for errors. If it has any error, you can correct it then and there. If it does not have any error, then simply move ahead with your checking of your Asana account. And here you have the new event. Create PPT is here. The due date is also given over here, and the description of that is this. We have added the description as well, which means that our workflow has been a success. So our trigger application was Zoho Forms. We created a form. We integrated the form and Pabbly Connect using this webhook URL. When we filled the form, received a response, and then using that information, a task was created in Asana. So this was the whole workflow. I hope this helped.
Not just these applications, but you can integrate many other applications using Pabbly Connect. If you have any issue regarding Pabbly, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any doubts regarding our pricing, then you can connect us through this given website. If you found this video helpful in any way, then make sure to share this with your friends and colleagues to make their life easier by creating automations. We will meet in the next video. Till then, do not forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.